Here's my TBR. Okay, so in August, I read 6 books. 6 books that I, don't really care to talk about, so I'm just not gonna make a wrap up and instead do a September TBR, because for the first time in my entire life, I think I know what I'm actually gonna read in September. I normally don't even know what book I'm gonna pick up once I've finished a book, but for some crazy reason, I've finally figured out what I kind of feel like I'm gonna read for the next month. And I'm excited about it, and I think because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, I'm gonna make a video about it. So I also started AP Lit this year and have some books that I kind of have to read, not necessarily in September, but it would help for them to be done in September, you know? The first one of those is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. First off, look at how gorgeous this copy is. I'm not gonna read it from this one because I'm gonna annotate it for class, but this is honestly stunning. This copy has I think it's just 500 pages long, so it's a little bit ambitious, but I'm ready for it. I'm pretty excited. I have no idea what Jane Eyre is about, but on the back it says, "It is in vain to say human beings ought to be satisfied with tranquility. They must have action, and they will make it if they cannot find it." That really didn't help, but pretty quote. That's my kitty. Okay. While I was looking at my gorgeous Barnes & Noble's fancy editions of my classics, I also pulled out Emma, because Jane Austen is definitely one of my top 3 favorite authors. She is so witty and so fun, and I just had to read Emma because Pride and Prejudice is one of my all-time favorite books, and I've been in a bit of a romance mood recently, and I think, romance plus classic, so much better. Plus I like Jane Austen more than regular romance books. I'm very excited. Also, it's so stunning. It's purple, it's got the pink edges. On the back it says, "Can you imagine anything near perfect beauty than Emma altogether?" I think this is her most loved novel, but I think Pride and Prejudice is probably slightly more well known. But I'm very excited. I love the 2019 version of Emma with Anya Taylor-Joy in it. Such a good movie, and I'm very excited. I just think it'll be absolutely amazing, and I'm so happy. Another huge book though, so I'm definitely on the ambitious side, but I'm excited. After that, I have Crying in H Mart by Michelle Zauner. We've got a little memoir in here. I love memoirs. They're definitely in my top 2 favorite genres. I just think that they're so fun, just taking a peek into somebody's actual life. And I've only ever heard good things about Crying in H Mart. I heard I will be crying because of Crying in H Mart, but it's also a large print edition, which I despise. That's awful. I mean, it's probably a lot better for my eyes, but it's terrifying to look at. But I'm very excited. It looks amazing. Ever since I bought it, I haven't been in the right mood to read it, but I finally am. That's my kitty. Hi. Next is another memoir, which is Born a Crime by Trevor Noah. Stories from a South African childhood. I started reading this, and it was honestly amazing. I forgot why I put it down, but it was fully a year ago, and I'm so excited to read it. It's also short compared to the other books, and I don't know, I think I need something short. I need something funny and witty while having to read all of these classics for English class, especially because Jane Eyre, it's giving dark vibes, it's giving fall, and September to me is not fall. September is still happy, and I feel blue, yellow, orange definitely feel like September to me, so I think it's a good one. Mooch, mooch. Hi! Show them how cool you are. Yeah. You go outside. You go outside. Oh, I love her. The next book is Play It As It Lays by Joan Didion. I got halfway through this book last year when I first got it, and then it was just deeply boring, and I did not want to finish it, so I didn't. But I think I need to give it another chance because Joan Didion is such a beloved author, and it looks gorgeous. And like the orange spine, like I think that might just be my favorite spine ever. Like that shade of orange is probably one of my favorite colors ever. I think it's absolutely stunning, and honestly that's kind of why I'm going back into it. From what I remember, it was this woman, I think she's married and she's just having some problems. It's like within like the film industry. It was just, I can tell that it was good. Just wasn't like capturing my attention in the moments. So I did put her down, but I am excited to get back to her. The last physical book that I have at the moment is The Importance of Being Earnest and Four Other Plays by Oscar Wilde. Oscar Wilde is my all-time favorite author. Sorry, Jane Austen, but you were still in the top 3. I got halfway through The Importance of Being Earnest and I just simply didn't bring it on vacation with me, and that's why I didn't finish it, but I really want to just at least finish The Importance of Being Earnest from this book. It's so funny. Oscar Wilde is so witty. I'm very excited to read it. I'm here for it. I think I'm gonna like hold this a little bit closer. I don't know why, but it's just the vibe right now. Oh my god, you can see the full shadow of the camera right here. That's actually really funny. I didn't even notice that earlier, but hey. Okay, so my next book is gonna be Anna Karenina, which I have ordered. I'm so excited to read Anna Karenina, especially this copy because it is one of the Signet Classic mass market paperback copies, and I think those are absolutely stunning. One of my favorite books, Animal Farm, I have in that version. It is like one of my favorite types of books you can get out there. It's so pretty, and Anna Karenina just seems like such a vibey book, even though it's like the complete opposite of vibey. It's like vibey in a non-vibey way. Also, my dad like absolutely despises that book because he was forced to read it when he was 14. This isn't even a spoiler, like if you don't know by now that Anna Karenina kills herself in Anna Karenina, I'm sorry, but like you should have. He was like, I don't care, I don't know why she killed herself because she killed herself vibe. So I think it'll be fun to walk around reading it. I don't know, that's just like my thought process. It's also on my AP list reading guide. Then after that we have Great Expectations by Charles Dickens, which I'm pretty sure I'm not going to read, but just in case I end up reading it because I also just got it, I'll read it, I guess, if it comes to mind. But I like despise the idea of Dickens. It sounds terrifying. I'm like not here for it. I'm definitely more on the Tolstoy side than the Dickens side when it comes to those big, huge, terrifying books, even though I've read neither, but that's like what I'm feeling. But you know, Great Expectations is one of like the most well-known books, so I think I should read it eventually, and I want to read it for this class, but I just don't feel like September's the vibe. Don't know why I put it in this video, but still, it's here for the moment. Then after that we have The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. I'm so excited for this book. I love Tolkien. My family loves Tolkien. Every single summer since I was probably 5 years old, honestly, I've watched the extended edition version of The Lord of the Rings every single summer without fail. There's still a few more weeks in summer, like 3. I will be watching it with the time being. Also, there's a Lord of the Rings show that just came out. We'll be watching that tonight, so catch me on that grind. But I am sad to say that I have never read a Tolkien book. To be fair, I didn't even start reading books until a year and a half ago, but still, like, I feel like that's very wrong. So I will be reading The Hobbit, and I'm very excited. I've seen quite a few people have been reading it in the past while, which is kind of strange. I mean, like, good, but it's like out of nowhere. I've seen people reading it, and people who don't normally read that genre. So I don't know, I'm very excited. I just love The Hobbit. Like, it's such a cute story. So I'm ready to have actually read it. And I think that's all I have for my little September TBR. It might be an ambitious amount of books. I think the amount of books is fine, but the fact that I'm thinking that I'll actually want to read every single one of these once I get to that point is a little bit ambitious, but I'm hoping that it stays kind of like that because these all seem really interesting to me, and I do need to read quite a few classics for my English class. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Definitely like if you liked it, subscribe because I just hit 200 subscribers. Thank you. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little while, probably in my book haul once Anna Karenina, Great Expectations, The Hobbit, and a few other books come in. So bye bye.